Hi, in this video we are going to see how we can insert a table into our PowerPoint presentation. So in this video we will be having four topics. One is inserting tables, what are the different designs and layouts available, and then finally how we can paste a table from the Microsoft Excel to our PowerPoint presentation. Let me open PowerPoint. One is blank PowerPoint, so we can start from the scratch. I'll clear all this stuff, so I'll select all and delete, so everything will be clear and blank template is there. In this, to insert a table we have to go to the insert, and here we will be having option called tables. So there are various type of options available. One is like very simple, on the screen itself it will be visible, just we have to drag our mouse. So what are the rows, how many columns we want, we can select, like 4 columns and 8 rows. If you want, we can click on that. So this will be like, it will give a basic table and there won't be any data, and we can insert it, our data. So name, okay, date of birth, okay, then date of joining, then say for example salary. So these 4 tables we can, and we can enter it all this data. So this is the basically we can create a table, right? Now if we go to the, let me clear, like first option is to get from created from here, and another option is the insert a table. So there is option, I will click insert a new slide here. I'll delete all those whatever the extra things are there, and now I click on the insert and I will go with the second insert table. If I click on that, the similar thing, but here option number of columns and rows, how much we can, just we have to enter it, we can type it. So for example, if I 10 to 20 row and columns we want, right, and that time it will be very useful. If I 10 columns and 20 rows, right? So in this case it will be get inserted, and further we can insert our data, we can update our data. So this is the second way we can insert a table. Now moving to the next table, next way, I'll click on the I have just created one new template and click delete it, and next option is there, table from Excel spreadsheet. So as soon as I click this one, what will be happen is one table, like a small spreadsheet got created. So what are all options are there, it is now available on the our sheet itself, like on the slide itself. So we have like row and columns. So if you see the Excel, right, it will be like our menu bars are there. So if you see menu bars are there, and column A, B, C, D, like that, and the number rows 1, 2, 3, 4, all these are there. So what are the function, what are the like modification or anything we wanted to perform our like Excel sheet, right, we can perform it. So if I want to insert some formula, we can insert it, anything we wanted, like some, it will be working. 1 plus equal to 1, 2 plus 2. So all these will be working on this. In normal these tables, right, they won't be like, you cannot, if I click on here, no, formula is not directly you cannot apply. You have to have that work done into something separately into the Excel sheet, and you can do it. So this is the third method, like having Excel sheet itself, and it will be get, and once table is get created, you can have format and all color coding and all things done. If you click somewhere outside, you will be getting the PPT's menu bars. If I click inside, double click on that, and I will be getting the Excel sheet. All these formulas, formats are there. Now next is that it come to the formatting, how we can, like as of now it is looks like very simple table, right? So if you want to modify it, or some color you want to change, do the color changing and all, we can do. Now if I select, like if I'm clicking outside and then I'm selecting tables, so if you see, I'm getting 2 more options, like table design and the layout. If I'm clicking outside, if I have not selected any table, I'm not having that menu bar, right? If I click on that, I am getting table design. Now if you click on the table design, see what are the options we are getting. So we are getting the what are the like tables option available on the Excel sheet. The similar things are getting here. So header row, if I click on that, see headers are getting like first row is getting as a like different color. If I don't click, sometime we don't have header, so it will be having the same color. Then the next thing, total row, if I click on that, the last row got as a again highlighted, and the total something, right? We can type, if you want to type total, we can type it, right? So this is the like again design, and see the banded rows. So banded rows is nothing. If I uncheck that, if you see all these cells got on the same color, there is no different color, but banded rows are there, like one alternative will be in the different colors, one will be in the darker and this will be little. So if I don't like banded or don't want banded, I can click on check that, and definitely it will be washed out. Now first column is this one, this column. If I click on that, it will get highlighted. At the similar way, if a last column, so if my totals are here in the last column, or I wanted to highlight, I can click on that. And banded columns, so if I click banded, so as of now 4 are there only. If I click on the banded columns, if you see alternate row is got change and the different color, as we have the banded columns. So the similar way we have banded row as well. Now next one is like table style, how we want our table to be. So if I click here, if I want a green color or some other color, like it is just quick design. So if I want to see this color, I like this one, I can select it based on our option. So here this is like overall design it will give. Then it come to the shading. If I want to like if I click orange, so this will get changed to the orange. Like if I want to change the color of the any particular cell, I can click on that, it will get changed. So this is the shading. If I've selected multiple columns, I want to change the color to the different color, I can use the shading. Okay, so I'll uncheck and do that. And then we have border. So border, it is very easy, just select the table. If you want to apply border to the all borders, click on the all borders. The cell you have selected got like applied order, but normal cases we will be not having a single cell to be border, we can have all borders. If I click on that all cell and all border, if you see all border now having cell. In the similar way, if you want to have the different color, right, this border option is same as all other application having like Excel, Words and other applications will be having, right? The same way it will be applied, no border and no border, there is no won't be any border, right? All these options are available for us. So all other different borders options are available, which we can use. Diagonal and then all borders. So it got nice design, but yeah, clear. So as of now I'll select all and I'll click on that, sorry, I'll click on the design and then I'll click on the no border. Okay, now effects. If we wanted like something related 3D or cell reflections, right? If you want to have a different cell reflections, we can have it. So select that one and click on the effects, reflecting. So shadows are there, and then we have different options are there, right? We can click on that. Cell label, click on this. So now next we have word art. So in the case some text art is available and we wanted to have the text to be formatted in the some quick style, if I click that, the some ready will word arts will be there, we can apply that one. Click on that, it will get applied. And if you want to have custom, right, some color is there, then if green color, So style glue. So this one having all together, and these are the custom way. If you wanted to have something in the custom way, we can do that. Then border, some border styles are there. If I click on this and select a border, right, let me delete that one and select this one. It is a draw border. How you want to draw border, so what is the style you want to draw. So different type of themes are there. If I select this one and click on all border, so I should be getting that border applied. So as of now, if you see that I got dotted border here. If I select again this one, entire cells, and click on the some different style, so that style will be get applied. I click on that all borders, and if you see that it got applied here, right? So now what option next we have is a pen color. So if you want to have change the border color, like borders color, we can click on that. So whatever the color we wanted, we can apply. Just you need to select entire thing and we will get changed. So if I clicking here, change. If you observe that it is blank, but it is now, if I clicking on that, it become this thing as a light blue. I'll make it red color so that we can see the difference very carefully. But what now I will do is I will click on that. I click on the all borders and select that. Select it and apply pen color as a red and apply to the all borders. So okay, outer border got selected as a red color. Let me select again red color and border, all border. Let me click on that. So it got applied all border. This is the way we can apply the border. Border eraser is there. If I click on this and say anywhere, I am just clicking that, now border will get removed. So this is also one option is there. If we need it, we can do it. Now next we have layouts. So layouts is like basically work used on the structuring or restructuring the our table. So as of now, let me put it a simple table so that we can see that. I'll click on the insert and click on the like insert table. Let me take 5 rows and 5 columns and 10 rows and click OK. I got one one table got created. Now if you see the layouts, what are the various options? View, grid view. If I click on that, so actually it is nothing happening. Just select. In design, I will click on this option. Okay, and uncheck that this eraser, or is it wherever I'm going to click, it will be get selected only. I'll go to the layouts and see grid view. So if you observe quickly, like closely, if I'm clicking on the grid view, I'm getting some lines. Okay, even though there is no line, but I am getting some separator kind of, right? Small lines are there in between. But if I don't, like as of now, if you see, right, lines are there. If I uncheck that, it will get removed. Now we have delete option. So whenever, say for example, my this table will be having some, let me create border as all border so that we can see clearly. Now we have all border. Now going on the layouts, and in layouts we have delete. So you want to delete some row, column, table, entire table, 3 options are there. If I select this one cell is here in between, and if you want to delete it, I click on the delete. So what we want delete rows. We can click on the rows and the row is called deleted. The similar way, if I want, I have selected one cell and if I want to delete any column, just click on the delete column, the column got deleted. The again one is the if I want to delete entire table, if I click on that, it will get deleted. So I will put Control Z, undo. I will do undo. And now next option is, quickly we will see what are the, like how we can insert. Like, so one is insert above. So if I have selected something and insert above. So as is in picture, if you see the any like any row, if I insert, it will get inserted up. So if you observe here, it got inserted, one row got updated. Insert below, so that it will get inserted into below. Then insert left, if I click on that, sorry, Control Z, because number of cells we have selected, the number of that it will be, if I have selected 2, if I selected 2 here, if I click insert left, so 2 columns got inserted. Similar way, if I selected 3 and click on the insert, if you insert below, right, so 3, if you see 3 rows got selected. And similar way, if I click insert right, as of now if you see I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 columns are as of now selected. If I click insert right, again 6 it become 12, 6 got added. So I will Control undo, I will undo that one. And then we have merge cell. So if I have selected, say for example I wanted to have this cell to be merged, so I will click on the merge cell, and if you observe, all got merged together, right? If in the case I want to split, say for example this cell is there, I want to split into the 2 cell, right? I click on 2, it will ask how many rows and how many columns you want to split. So I will put as a 2 columns and 1 row. If I click on that, if you observe, this cell got splitted into 2. Similar way, if I have some one cell, let me do it this way. Okay, if I have merged cell, like as of now I'll select all these, I will click on merge. So if you see, all the cell got merged into the one. Now if I click on split, it will ask for the 2, how many rows and how many columns and how many rows. If I click on the 3 and click OK, if you observe, there is a 3 cell got created. Okay, this is the use of merge and split. Then height and width. So if I select that one, some rows, like rows I have selected, I want to increase the height, I can click on that and the height will get increased. But what are the cell I have selected, that's only getting highlighted. The similar way, width, so the columns width will be get increased, and which one I have selected, that one only will get increased. Now distributed row and columns, it will give the equal size. So if I click on the distributed, if I select this one and select entire thing and click on the distributed rows, so if you see, if you have closely observed, the height got adjusted along all. So if I click here, if I have one bigger column, okay, and if I select all these and click on the table layout and click distributed row, if you see, everything got distributed and adjusted according to the specifiable. In the similar way, if I have one column, bigger column here, I have one bigger column, if I select all and click on the distributed columns, so everything got adjusted based on the what is the available spaces there. Now another thing we have alignment and test direction. I have one table here, and now I will see that what is the alignment and test directions. So if I select this one, and if you see, everything is aligned in the center. If I click on the left, it will get adjusted to left. If I click on the middle, it will get adjusted to middle. If I click here, it will get to right side. The similar way, now I will click on the center. So this one is up, this one is middle, and this one is bottom. So if I'll increase little bit this size, this row size so that clearly we can see. If I select all, okay, and if I click on the up, the text got up, middle and the bottom. Then we have test direction. So there is like horizontal, this is the horizontal way it is there. Rotations 90 degree. If I click that, if you see that it getting rotated 90, and then 127 it will get rotated 170, and then stocks. So if I click on the stack, so like if you see test got updated at the on the stack order. Now let me select again this one, okay, and now we have text, then margin cell. So if I click on that, like how the spaces, right, how you want narrow merging or wide merging. So merging nothing but the text and space between. So if you have larger text, if I type some largest text here, okay, and if I click on that, I want is some better space, right. In this case, if I click on this, if I select this, let me select that cell control, sorry. Now if you click on the merging cell, so normal merging, none, there is no merging at all. The text got like very close to that. If you want to like increase little bit, you can see that cell merging normal. If you see, there is some space between the border and the cell. If I click on this, no, there is no merging, so that it text will be up to the border, like it will touching to the border. Then we have narrow, it will be a little bit small, and then if I click on the wide, then there will be good space on the from the cell to this thing. If some cell, some text is there, then it will adjusted to the next cell. So this is about the cell merging. Now height and width. So if I want to change the height and width of the table, entire table will get adjusted. So width, if you want to adjust, we can we can adjust it. Now we have alignment. So if I click on the alignment and see, these are the left, the table got adjusted to left side of the slide. So this is the like alignment of the table, entire table itself. If I click on the center, the table will get aligned to the, and also we can move based on our like need, right, wherever we want we can move it. So if you want to do like this thing, right middle or right bottom, so this will be placed when the some predefined adjustment. But if we are okay with that, we can move it wherever we want. This is about table design and the layout. But very rarely, if you are working in the normal cases, right, very rarely you have to create this table from here and paste it. Most of the cases, what will be happen, you will be having some already data like what table available on our your somewhere in Excel sheet or somewhere, right. So that thing you can copy it and paste it. So I'll show you how you can do. Say for example, this table you having and you wanted to present to the your table, so like on your slide. So I click on the new slide, I remove all those things, okay, I click on that, I will remove everything and just paste it. So sorry, if I put Control V, if you see that the table is getting pasted, but there is no formatting. So in this Excel sheet I have formatting, right, but here it is not getting like pasted for this thing, because it will get pasted the based on the what is the table theme is there. If I have some different table theme, if I click on here, say for example, let's choose this one, create, and now if I paste anything here, right, so based on the what is the theme of this table, it will get pasted, okay. So but I don't want, I want the original text to be pasted here. So what I will do is I'll go to the paste and click on here. So if you observe, I am getting the same, and once you paste it, right, and that time you will be getting one small this thing options where you can click on the keep source formatting, and then you will be getting the source stock formatting as well. So this way we can align, and this is the what like exactly we will be doing. And after that, if you want to have some like table design or layouts too, all these things we can very well do. So hope you enjoyed this video, and we